What's going on, guys? Coming back with another little tool haul here for you. Some of this stuff is from Harbor Freight. I was able to pick up some stuff from Autozone. They had some stuff on sale. I said, hey, why not? Also, I made this purchase here. It's the Daytona 3-ton low profile. It's not the long reach, but this is good enough for me. I was able to get it for a sale. I had the coupon on hand, so pretty good. We'll see how this one works out. I've seen a lot on this one on YouTube, a lot of good stuff, being said about these. I know these were compared to the Snap-on one. I know Harbor Freight and Snap-on went a quart over it. It looked too much like their stuff. So we'll see how this one works out. But yeah, definitely. Now I kind of wish I had picked up a blue box. I love my orange cart, but I wish this one was green now, but too little too late, especially since I'm thinking of expanding. But back to it. Here we are with some long head sets. Let me try to get this out on camera without dropping on this. Same little cart, little tray. Definitely like these. I make good use of them. This here, we'll talk about that in a minute. My buddy made that for me. But yeah, these are all 3/8 drive, 3/8 drive. You see the sizes here. All the way down to 1/8. That comes in handy sometimes, at least for me. So these here, well, we'll start with these triple squares. Don't really use these, don't really work on too many European cars. But hey, for $7 on sale, I said, why not? So this is M14, 16, and 18 and 1/2-inch drive. These are the security ones. Made in Taiwan. Titan stuff, I have a couple of their stuff. I remember my first, not really screwdriver set, but driver set. It was a Titan one that had the multi-bit set on there, and that one got me through for a long time. So can't really dog on the Titan brand. I like it. This one here is an OEM 36 millimeter axle nut socket and 1/2-inch drive. Got it in 6-point. That's for the front wheel on the Harley. That way I could take that off whenever needed. Figured another one would be good. These here, well, that's what happens when you don't do research. It really didn't occur to me. I have a little project coming up on my truck this weekend. The oil pressure sensor sometimes doesn't work, so swapping that out. Every YouTube video they kept saying get a 1 1/16, a 1 1/16, but it never really occurred to me to get an actual oil pressure socket. So this was made by Lyle. It actually has the knurling is a little bit different, if you can see in there. It's also the 1 1/16, made in USA. And this one here is your AutoZone 1 1/16 6-point. I put it up to the sensor, I put the sensor in, and it does grab, it does work, of course. But, use the right tools. It wasn't too much of a loss, but still. Now I got an extra one, plus the Lyle that's needed for the actual, do the job once, do it right. This one here is a little mirror, telescoping mirror, little pocket one. It extends way more than that. Hey, for $2, it was on sale for $2. I said, why not? Plus, I figured that might come in handy, especially because that sensor that I'm going to replace is towards the back of the engine. I'm sure a lot of you guys might have looked it up or seen it, or maybe even worked on it a time or two. It's towards the back of the firewall on the top of the motor. So in case I don't get to see it, I'm using this. Hopefully it'll work, but it should be all right. Not a big project or anything. And of course, one of these. I don't know, I just figured I'd start collecting these. They're cheap, they're cool. Might as well just throw it in the bucket of these. And there we go. There's another one. Yeah, so here's my Snap-on. I've had this one, but I just wanted to see how these 3/8 log in. Yeah, not a lot of play actually. So yeah, quick release. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited to have this set here. So again, I picked this one up here, the Daytona, and along with that, since I was in AutoZone, I picked this one up. I said, why not? These are the Rhino ramps. These are supposedly as strong as steel. We'll see. Also seeing some good stuff on these. 12,000 pounds of load for the set. We'll see, we'll see. Made in USA, can't beat that. I figured I'd use that for the wife's truck. She has a Chevy Traverse. I'm getting a little too big to get underneath there thanks to this this pandemic, keeping everybody at home. You know, another thing also for my truck, you know, just a couple more 4 inches, 3 inches of space is would be good. So see how these work out. We'll see. But yeah, so that's my tow haul for today. You know, some AutoZone stuff. Picked up some Harbor Freight stuff. Definitely excited to use this. I got a wheel hub coming up that I'm gonna swap out on my truck as well. This will come in handy for that. I might do a video while I'm doing that for this as a review. And then when I do that oil change, I might do this one. Just a small little review or see how it goes. So, last thing, I almost forgot, was this koozie here. It's Friday night, so cheers guys. Miller Lite, don't judge. This is an old Yeti that I used to have. Well, I mean that I had. You still see some of the scratches and everything under there. A buddy of mine, his wife has she started her own little business and she's doing this epoxy thing, and she goes, hey, you know, bring it over, you know, I'll do it for free. Check it out, see what you think. And if you like it, come back and get another one. I'll charge you on the second one. So definitely, that's for sure. It is a Yeti. So yeah, pretty cool. Just thought that was kind of cool, something that I mentioned. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. We'll catch you on the next one, and take care.